So you've seen these old recipes in some of the manufacturing guide for bitters from the 19th century. I'll bet there's a lot of you out there who are making your own bitters. Admit to it. And by the way, try inventing a product you can sell by ounces instead of drops. It might be a better idea. But I know what you're doing. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing. Craft bartending is back. We're trying to make real, honest ingredients, and those recipes exist. Gentian. It grows in alpine meadows. The root is so bitter that gentian is actually the bitter against which they measure all other bitters. But there's another alpine meadow root that's used for bittering, and that's wormwood. Wormwood, which comes from the German vermouth. Sound familiar? Vermouth, wormwood, W-E-R-M-U-T, V-E-R-M-U-T. It was a bastardization of a German word, and it ended up becoming the word vermouth, and the bittering ingredient in that was wormwood. Bitters, many of them, are bittered with wormwood. There's another really interesting ground up root, essentially. And this goes way back. It goes back to a drugstore in Italy. This drugstore has been open since the 1300s. And it was originally run by the monks, and they're the ones who discovered the properties of orris. Orris is the root of the iris flower. That's what they put in it to fix that aroma. Color. In the case of bitters, a lot of time the cochineal or other additives, even burnt sugar, is used in some bitter products to bring color and darkness to the. Some of them, mine for example, the color comes only from the maceration of whole botanicals in strong alcohol, and whatever color results. So color can come from a lot of different places in bitters. The other things we're looking for in bitters are flavors. Nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, ginger. These are the baking spices. They appear on their own. Ginger root, nutmeg berries, allspice berries, cinnamon bark. Sure, we see them like that, but they're also mimicked by other plants in the wild. Calamus, or sweet flag as it was known commonly, is a swamp grass. And calamus roots can mimic some of those baking spice aromas and flavors. So a lot of people, clever folks, use that calamus root in place of the more expensive cinnamon, nutmeg, clove back in the day when those were very dear. You know, clove is a fascinating flavor. We all know clove. Clove is a little dried flower. Those little black things you see in the bottle, they're dried flowers. And I guarantee you that clove or clove-like eugenol is probably present in most bitters and in a lot of alcoholic beverages because clove is an amplifier. You can use less vanilla and more clove, and you'll get more of a vanilla character in aroma and flavor. Allspice. The allspice berries were first noticed by the Spanish. They saw the Indians grinding them up and using them in food and beverage. They thought they were peppercorns, and they called them pimento. My bitters is 95% allspice. I also have bitter orange peel. I also have green anise and some other ingredients. I'm not shy to tell you that the go-to base these days is very high proof, almost pure beet alcohol. And that's how they begin a lot of these products, with a clean, pure, strong alcoholic foundation into which they place these strong botanicals. Nutmeg may be one of the most significant in alcoholic beverages. Nutmeg was the spice in the great punch era. The Hindu word, panch, stands for 5. 1 of sour, 2 of sweet, 3 of strong, 4 of weak, and then my spice. Punch was the forebearer of the cocktail. You added the spice to it with bitters.